Excuse me, may I ask you some questions?
Sure, go ahead.
If you had only 24 hours to live, what would you do?
If I had only 24 hours to live, I would take many photos with my family so that they can see me whenever they want.
So you would take many photos with your family so that they can see you whenever they want?
That's right.
If you bumped your car into another car but nobody saw you do it, would you leave your name and address?
If I bumped my car into another car but nobody saw I do it, I would leave my name and address.
So you would leave your name and address?
That's right.
If you could live anywhere, where would you live?
If I could live everywhere, I would live in France.
So you would live in France?
That's right.
If you could speak any other language besides English, which language would you like to speak?
If I could speak all the languages besides English, I would like to speak Japanese.
So you would like to speak Japanese?
That's right.
If you didn't have enough money to get the bus home, what would you do?
If I didn't have enough money to get the bus home, I would call my friends to take me home.
So you would call your friends to take you home?
That's right.
If you had an accident and you had to be at home to recover for a long time, what would you do to relieve the burden?
If I had an accident and I had to be at home to recover for a long time, I would watch films, listen to music, and read books to relieve the burden.
So you would watch films, listen to music, and read books to relieve the burden?
That's right.
If you could stop a bad habit that you have, what would you stop?
If I could stop bad habits that I have, I would stop becoming an owl at night.
So you would stop becoming an owl at night?
That's right.
If you could do any job, what would you like to do?
If I could do any job, I would like to become a designer.
So you would like to become a designer?
That's right.
If you found a suitcase full of $1 million, what would you do?
If I found a suitcase full of $1 million, I would give it to a policeman.
So you would give it to a policeman?
That's right.
If you had to choose between love and no money, or money and no love for the rest of your life, which would you choose?
It's very difficult to choose, but I think I would choose money and no love.
So you would choose money and no love for the rest of your life?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How about you? If you had only 24 hours to live, what would you do?
If I had only 24 hours to live, I would cook a meal for my family and say that I love them so much.
So you would cook a meal for your family and say that you love them so much?
Yes.
And if you bumped your car into another car but nobody saw you do it, would you leave your name and address?
If I bumped my car into another car but nobody saw I do it, I would leave my name and address.
So you would leave your name and address?
Yes.
And if you could live anywhere, where would you live?
If I could live everywhere, I would live in Denmark.
So you would live in Denmark?
Yes.
And if you could speak any other language besides English, which language would you like to speak?
If I could speak all the languages, I would like to speak French.
So you would like to speak French?
Yes.
And if you didn't have enough money to get the bus home, what would you do?
If I didn't have enough money to get the bus home, I would borrow my friend's money to get the bus home.
So you would borrow your friend's money to get the bus home?
Yes.
And if you had an accident, and you had to be at home to recover for a long time, what would you do to relieve the burden?
If I had an accident and had to be at home to recover for a long time, I would listen to music, watch films to relieve the burden.
You would listen to music and watch films to relieve the burden?
Yes.
And if you could stop a bad habit that you have, what would you stop?
If I could stop a bad habit that I have, I would stop speaking too fast.
You would stop speaking too fast?
Yes.
And if you could do any job, what would you like to do?
If I could do any job, I would like to be a chef.
So you would like to be a chef?
Yes.
And if you found a suitcase full of $1 million, what would you do?
If I found a suitcase full of $1 million, I would leave that money or call the police.
So you would leave that money or call the police?
Yes.
And if you had to choose between love and no money or money and no love, which would you choose?
Pardon?
If you had to choose love and no money, if you had to choose between love and no money or money and no love for the rest of your life, which would you choose?
If I had to choose between love and no money or money and no love for the rest of my life, I would choose love and no money for the rest of my life.
So you would choose love and no money for the rest of your life?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye bye.